Married at First Sight Season 18 star Ikechi pushed away his wife, Emem, and refuses to take any accountability for their failing marriage. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Ikechi caused trouble from the start of Married at First Sight Season 18, but his recent behavior ruined any chance he had at reconciling with his wife, Emem. Upon their first meeting at the altar, Ikechi, 41, seemed to have great chemistry with Emem, 35. Their connection grew during the cast's honeymoon in Mexico. However, Ikechi made several comments that friend-zoned his wife, adding to the red flags raised by his admission that he'd made repeated attempts to be cast on MFS. When Ikechi and Emem returned home to Chicago, their marriage took a dark turn. Ikechi rebuffed Emem's attempts at intimacy and even accused her of violating his physical boundaries. He acted unnerved by Emem's dedication to their marriage, making harsh statements about her personality. Eventually, following the couple's disastrous one-month anniversary, Ikechi moved out. Although he continued to date Emem, his actions left the couple destined for a permanent split. Ikechi should never have been cast, and the relationship experts failed Emem by pairing her with a man who showed no interest in working toward a healthy marriage. Ikechi called Emem aggressive. There were early signs of trouble during Ikechi and Emem's honeymoon, but their problems came to a head when Ikechi called his wife aggressive. Emem was rightfully offended by the label, but even when she voiced her displeasure, Ikechi didn't back down. He was turned off by her strong personality and made it into something negative, using it against her. Ikechi's dismissal of Emem's feelings was the first indication he didn't care about making his marriage work. Even worse, he expressed his displeasure with one of the main components of her individuality. By shaming Emem for her dedication and motivation, Ikechi created an insurmountable rift when he should have been working with her to build a foundation for their future. He's blaming all his problems on Emem. Ikechi is quick to blame Emem's personality for the couple's conflicts, but he refuses to acknowledge his role. Even if he didn't mean to offend Emem by calling her aggressive, he should have immediately retracted the statement when he saw how upset it made her. It mirrored an incident on their honeymoon when Ikechi referred to Emem as his homie and dismissed her objection to the term, establishing a pattern of crossing the line and then making her out to be the bad guy. Ikechi continued to avoid owning up to his actions when the couple disagreed over the progression of their physical relationship. He insinuated Emem violated his boundaries, even though they both agreed he previously gave her mixed signals. Ikechi shut down after their argument, again attributing the fight to Emem's aggression instead of looking at how his poor communication contributed to the misunderstanding. Ikechi's too picky and insecure. Ikechi made big promises about taking care of his future wife at the start of Married at First Sight Season 18, but he hasn't lived up to those statements. He seemed to back down once he met Emem because he was threatened by her successful career as a nurse practitioner. Ikechi is intimidated by Emem, and instead of admitting his insecurities, he's turning the situation around and grasping for things to complain about. These problematic behaviors should have been seen by the experts, and Ikechi shouldn't have been cast in Married at First Sight. His insecurity meant he would never form a relationship with a strong, successful woman like Emem. It's likely that with a more suitable match, Ikechi would still find a way to sabotage his marriage. Ikechi was more interested in fame than in finding love, and he was never committed to making his marriage work in the first place.